Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. No, you're absolutely right. We've been talking about it for a couple of days now, the 6th petrol price increase this year. It's this. That's right. We want only expensive petrol. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to DuePoint. Thanks for tuning in from around the country this evening to be with us as we talk about the woes of living in South Africa. I'm hoping that this evening I can give you some good news for a change rather than the stuff we read in the newspapers every day and hear about on the radios. I had some lunch yesterday with some friends of mine. I left completely depressed at the end of the day. There was nothing positive at all coming out of their mouths in South Africa today. I think all of us probably had a weekend talking about how tough times are here. With 6 petrol price increases this year and a VAT increase, we are left quite stranded, not to mention all the political unrest that we're always facing as South African citizens. And so let me see if I can try and bring some joy to your life this evening. For the next 45 minutes or so, I'm going to be talking to you about DuePoint. That's where you're at this evening. And DuePoint, ladies and gentlemen, is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. That's important for you to know. We want you to have a sense of confidence about us. First of all, we're a licensed and listed insurance company. This is not a new business. It was founded in 1952. We're a 66-year-old insurance company this year, 67 years old next year, which, as you know, is only 2 minutes away. It's already October. I don't think anybody can believe that it's October already. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you to take confidence in who we are. We were down in KZN this weekend in Durban, and there in Durban they have got used to these things blowing in from the cargo ships in the bay. As I drove from the airport to the conference venue, I looked at all the ships and I went, that's where all these things come in from. They come in on these giant cargo ships, they blow in, they take everybody's South African money, and then they blow back out on the boats that they came back in. Ladies and gentlemen, we understand that that's why people are very, very apprehensive about anything that they think may be new or they don't know about. And so I'm going to encourage you again this evening. Go away, do all the research you need to do about DuePoint. Make sure you know who we are and then find confidence in it. We are, as I said, a licensed and listed life and short-term insurance company. You will find all of our licenses on the FSCA's website. That's the Financial Sector Conduct Authority's website. That is the most draconian, biggest government organization in South Africa today, government division today. They are the ones that look after us. You'll find our licenses there. We are, of course, an authorized and registered financial services provided as an insurance company. We're also real. As you can see through the camera lens, and the people that are here have been able to see the offices that we are in. This is a real business. These are real people. You pop by our offices anytime and you will find us right here. You can talk to us, you can pick up the phone and dial us. Again, something else that I said to the KZN guys who don't often get the luxury of being able to come to the head office at DuePoint. You can always pick the phone up and talk to us directly. This is a homegrown South African company. And I am Brendan Benfield, the senior executive here this evening, taking you through DuePoint. You can ask for my name at Client Services. They will know who I am. You are dealing with a South African company here. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do we do at DuePoint? Well, we have 2 primary objectives. Our first one is that we want to create wealth in the hands of South Africans. Today, South Africans are not wealthy. This is becoming more and more evident as 2018 is passing. I'm actually a bit terrified for what Christmas is going to look like this year. People do not have money, they do not have savings, and at the moment the rand is weakening and weakening and weakening, and so the value of what we once had is gone. Then we're slapped with 7 tax increases in 1 year. Where does this leave us as South Africans? Well, it leaves us out of control. In South Africa, as individuals, we have no control over our financial services, our financial circumstances, and our financial position. We have no control over it. We cannot control our income. Somebody else is controlling it. We cannot control our expenditure. Someone there is coming in and taking our money the whole time. The price of things is getting more and more expensive, but nobody's giving us the increases to match them. Nobody is giving us those increases. And here at DuePoint, we decided we needed to create a solution to both of those problems. And we did with our system here. We created something that we put in your hands that allows you to create wealth, not cash. We're not a cash business. We don't create cash through the sale of products. That's the thing you've been involved in the past, where you've had to sell things to others to make money that's there only in the moment of the transaction. Then it's gone again. Next month, you've got to try and sell again to make that money. That's not wealth. We build wealth here at DuePoint, which is an income that is there every month, reliably and stably, and hopefully permanently into your future. That is what we do. That is our primary objective. If we can do that, we can start eradicating things like you not being in control, you being inundated with debt. You all know debt very well. All of us, professional debtors here. we can try and remove those things from your life. As you know already, you spend so much of your monthly income on debt, repaying something that's gone already. We want to take that out and put in its place an income that is there to bridge your gap between your income and expenditure. That's our primary objective. Our secondary objective, ladies and gentlemen, is to get South Africans involved in this sector again. The financial sector, one of the biggest in South Africa, but because it is massively regulated, South Africans are not involved in it. They can't be. They physically cannot be. And so we've built into our system again a window that opens up for you and every South African to participate again in this sector, no matter your experience, your qualifications, or any experience you've had in the past in the sector. We open it up for every South African. All right, now with these two objectives put together, we created, as I said, the DuePoint system. It's the tool that we put in your hands. The DuePoint system allows you as an individual to contract with us as a wealth engineer. As a wealth engineer, you are creating wealth for yourself. How do you do that? Through one task. You connect people to us. You don't sell, you don't advertise, you don't advise. Never talk about our products. You're free from that burden. We give you one simple task in the creation of wealth for yourself, and that is the simple task of connecting people to us. We want you to go out to everybody you know now and everybody you're going to know and just connect them to us. As you do that, you allow us to expand our market penetration. Where we do that, we're able to sell more products as an insurance company and create greater revenue. That greater revenue translates into that extra recurring income for you. As I said, we don't sell goodies here. There's no pots and pans and milkshakes and creams and whatever being sold here. And as a result, we don't have that cash in transit. You make the cash and then it's gone. Here we use lifestyle products and financial services products. They're all paid for via automatic debit orders. And it means that every month, no matter what you're doing, whether you're busy, whether you're not busy, whether you're on holiday, whether you're lying in hospital, doesn't matter what you're doing, those debit orders raise again and your income comes in. It also means that you are free from having to go to the same person more than once. I'm often on the WhatsApp groups watching the guys around the country begging people to buy again each month, begging them, please guys, we need to pay again we need to buy again in order to create our income. At DuePoint, you do none of that. You are free from this burden. Your task is simply connect once. Once we have that connection, we do the work for you, creating this income via our debit order system. Now, we also know that everybody in South Africa is busy. We know that. Even on Saturday, I had a guy come up to me and say, well, I'm a very busy man. I almost fell over. I'm like, it's a Saturday morning and I'm in Durban. I'm going to be here the whole day. Do I not look like a busy person to you too? We're all busy people. Every one of us is busy. Even the beggars in the corner of the street are busy. They're there from 6 in the morning until 6 at night. They don't have time. Folks, we understand that. This is a South African business. We built it in the South African context, understanding that South Africans are busy. And so we built into our system your ability to buy your time back. You see, here you can build teams. Teams of people, we call them channels. You connect them up and they become yours. And these individuals, in the pursuit of their own wealth, create wealth for you in what we have created in our system. When they create wealth for you, you have leveraged others to buy your time back and to create wealth, not on a 9-to-5 basis, but on a 24-hour-a-day basis. And you get to use this tool at DuePoint at no cost to you. By being a wealth engineer and using our tool, there's no cost, no monthly cost, no set fee in the beginning, no starter kit of goodies you're going to have to buy, and no fee that we charge you every month, no charge for application forms. By simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you're automatically a wealth engineer. It means that everybody can use this tool because you're not selling, you're not advising, you're not an intermediary, you're not a broker, you're not an agent, you're not doing any of this stuff. You don't need any qualification or experience in doing this task, and therefore everybody in South Africa can start creating real wealth for themselves. When I was down in Durban on Saturday, I spent a lot of time describing this to the people there. You see, I think most people haven't yet flicked that switch to realize at DuePoint, what we have created is something that builds wealth for you throughout your life. No other system in South Africa, and I challenge anyone to bring it to me, no other system in South Africa will create a permanent wealth for you like the wealth that we create for you here at DuePoint. And therefore, your time spent with us is time well spent. It is not time wasted, as has been wasted in the past by all of us on pursuits that have not changed our circumstances. This is the one that changes your circumstances permanently in South Africa today. And folks, everybody can do it. Like I said, it means everybody can be building assets. This is the thing, again, that people fail to understand because we've not done it before. We as South Africans have never built assets before. We've had jobs. Jobs don't build assets. When you fall off that hamster wheel, they don't put your kid on it. Someone else gets that job, or no one in the South African context gets that job. It's just a job that disappears. Here, we build something that you can actually price because it's creating a recurring income. You can sell it to somebody else, and ultimately when you pass away, it will automatically be bequeathed to your children, and they will earn the income that you created during your lifetime. This is something that none of us do in South Africa. How many of you have inherited an income from your parents? Nobody. Nobody. There's 0.5% of the continent, of the country, that has got that and has had the luxury of that. We at DuePoint are going to make it everybody's reality. As you build channels, as you pass away, they will hand over to your children, who will build them further maybe, or just enjoy what you've built and then hand it over to your grandchildren after that. Folks, this is the power of what we are doing at DuePoint. It is what separates us from everything else you've ever done, including your job, and creating wealth for yourself. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we also built the system in a way that you can be proud of it. That's probably the biggest thing that we struggle with. People are always embarrassed. They're always worried they're going to lose their credibility in front of their friends. Well, I can understand that when you're selling creams and pills and pots and pans and things like that. Here, we built it in a way that you can be absolutely dead proud of what you're doing. First of all, everything here is done at private bank level. Everything. You will see the quality of the people, the quality of the technology, the quality of the buildings, the quality of the products. Everything at the highest level. But in addition, we remove all those things you're most embarrassed about. You don't have to sell a thing here. In fact, we insist you don't sell. You never ever talk about our products, so you never have to be embarrassed. You never have to learn about them. You never have to have a display of them or come to special training on them. Here at DuePoint, you don't do that. You also don't have to carry the stuff around with you. No buckies, no fridges, no any of that. And thirdly, you never have to do a presentation. At DuePoint, there's only 2 people that are going to do this presentation. That's Rob and me. You're freed even from that. And using our technology, we're in your pockets 24 hours a day. We give you 4 ways of connecting people to us. 4 ways with our technology. The first is buy one of our USB sticks. Down in KZN, we sold a whole lot of them this weekend because guys are saying the cost of data is high. No problem. We got a USB stick. You plug it into a TV or computer, and there we are giving the presentation for you. Any time of the day, guys, you can click play with that USB stick. Second way is you can come to our studio and be part of our audience here 7 to 9 times a week. 7 to 9 times a week is ridiculous. You go onto the internet, you go onto our phone app, click events, find the one that suits your time slot and come here. Join us here. If you're up in Joburg, come and join us for a presentation. See, I'm actually real. I've got a wonderful testimony I was watching on Friday again from Zacchaeus. He says, been here twice, we're still here. We're definitely real. Come and see for yourself that we're real and be part of the studio audience. And then the third way of connecting people to us through our YouTube channel. Everything that we do is recorded and put onto our YouTube channel, which means that anywhere in the country, any time of the day, 365 days a year, you are 1 click away from connecting people to us. This was a big thing for the guys down in Durban. I didn't realize it. When I demonstrated to them, I said, look, you click here and you click here, and there I am doing the presentation for you. It blew them away. It blew them away. Guys, you don't have to wait for me to come to Durban ever again. You got me there every day of the week, 24 hours a day off of our YouTube channel. And then the fourth way of connecting people to us is this way that you're watching now. We broadcast live every one of our presentations across the country every day of the week. This last Saturday, we had 3 broadcasts in one morning that we did. It means, again, that if you're stuck at work or in another province or anywhere, it doesn't matter. You could be live in the room with us with 1 click every day. It means that you never have to drag your guests all the way out to Bryanston because it's super inconvenient. It's the middle of the night, etc., etc. You could sit at home, tune your TV into us, click play, and there you are in the room with us Monday through Saturday, every single day of the week. Folks, we don't really know how much more we could do to make this easier for you. And we leave you with one task, connecting people to us. You don't talk about our products. You say, do you want money? Yes, I want money. Right, click. And you're connecting those people to us. As you do that, some of the people that you talk to are going to become wealth engineers. Not all of them, but some of them. When they do become wealth engineers, we automatically allocate them to you. Let me show you like this. And your channel is born. Folks, these guys are going to go out and do exactly the same thing as you. They're going to connect individuals to us. Some are going to become wealth engineers, and again, we're going to allocate them to you. And by doing this repeatedly over time, your channel spreads out across the city, across the province, and across the nation. We've seen it happen thousands of times at DuePoint already. We then come along as the insurance company, DuePoint, not you, us, and we facilitate the purchase of our products throughout your channel. And your income is born without you having to sell a single thing. This was something that I've spent a lot of time on. Guys are like, no, when I'm talking about your funeral product to someone, I go, no. You don't need to be talking to anybody about our funeral product. What are you talking to people about? Making money, creating wealth, changing your circumstances. Our products, that's my job. That's DuePoint's job. We do that, and we create that income spark for you. And soon, you're buying back your time and creating that wealth protection you could not have done in any other system in South Africa today. Now, what's important to note, guys, is that this is not a scheme. It's not a Ponzi. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme either. My goodness, we are a listed and licensed life and short-term insurance company, just to start with. That's what I always get the most entertainment out. This is a pyramid scheme. Have you looked around you? This is not a pyramid scheme, folks. This is the real deal. Now, real deals have a problem, don't they? All the real deals you've ever been involved in were going to take a long time to make you rich, weren't they? Starting your own business, even your career. How many years and decades did you have to spend? Even if you're a lucky guy watching us this evening and you're filthy rich from your career, you will come and tell me it didn't take you 5 minutes to get there. It took you years and decades to get there, because it was real, it was genuine, and it was going to get you there. That is the case with us at DuePoint. I put 6 or 7 tests up down in Durban, where I said, if you want to test something to see whether it's real or not, you do these 7 tests. Folks, to find something real these days is not easy. It's not easy. There are a lot of guys on the internet promising you wonders. The Ferraris and the Range Rovers and the trips overseas, and I'll teach you Chinese and I'll take you to Hollywood, and no. All fake to get you to spend money on them. This is why at DuePoint we don't ask for your money. Although I'm threatening to charge people, because maybe if I charge them, they'll take us more seriously. But because we don't take your money, people go, can't be real. Now, this is real. And so, the price at DuePoint is not your money. We don't take your money here. The price at DuePoint is going to be your time. We need time. We cannot build wealth out of nothing. What we need is your time. But it is a system that when you put the time in, will ultimately buy that time back for you too. For those of you who persevere, put the time and the determination into creating wealth with us, we're able to start that process of wealth creation, through the facilitation of the purchase of our products. We've got 4 products. Our first one is our Access Wealth Plan. It's 324 Rand a month, and for 324 Rand, you get 2 independent products. Your first is your very own tax-free investment account, and the second is 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. So again, I asked a couple of the guys down at Durban this weekend, I said, what product you got? They said, I got the investment one. And I said, great, what's the investment one? I don't know what it was called again. It's just the investment one. So I said, did you know that the investment one comes with 2 products? No, I just wanted the investment. No, folks, it doesn't come like that. It comes with 2 parts. For 324 Rand a month, you get both the investment account and 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. Surprise, it's a cherry on the cake. And we take 100 Rand a month of your 324 and we put it into your investment account. Every month, you now start to create an asset before you've even started building wealth with us here at DuePoint. All right, our second product is our Wealth Guard product. It's 249 Rand a month, and for that you get 1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. 1 million Rand. This product has no age limit, it has no waiting periods, and it has no medical examinations or declarations, because it is designed to get everybody into DuePoint, creating wealth for themselves and for you. We don't look at how risky you are. We don't look at how old you are. We just say, you need to get in. Let's get in. It's 249 Rand a month. Our third product is our Family Wealth Funeral Plan. For that, again, you get 2 products. Starting at 299 Rand a month, you get 20 or 30,000 Rands worth of funeral cover, and as the part of the second product, 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt cover. This means that when the principal member passes away, instead of you getting a tent and airtime, which is going to last you 1 day, we're going to give you 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt settled on the person who died, so that you do not need to pay off that debt. These are powerful products that we have created, not only to give you proper cover, but to create wealth and freedom for you. And then our fourth product is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. This is our Buyers Club. For 299 Rand a month, you get to be a member of our Buyers Club. You can then go out and purchase, or using all of our supplies at discounted rates, special prices, vouchers, packages, account managers, you name it. Each one is different. You can use all of those supplies. We've got an exciting new one coming any minute now. We're just trying to get the final IT done on it, and it's going to be one that's going to blow your socks off. Always are we adding suppliers to the Wealth Point product. And so I encourage you, take some time. Go to our website. Go to our YouTube channel. Remember the channel you don't want to go to. I don't want to go to YouTube. It's scary. No, it's not scary. It's the future. Go there and watch the training and review videos of our products. We've got plenty there. If you battle with reading and are struggling with a policy document, no problem. Watch the review videos. They give you the full detail in video. At DuePoint, we've done everything to try and make it as simple as possible for you. Now, how would we generally get you to purchase our products? Well, in the traditional insurance and banking space, you know what we do. We advertise to you. TV adverts, billboard adverts, SMSs, you name it, websites, all sorts of things to try and get you to connect with us and take our products. It costs us hundreds of millions a month and a year as an industry. Folks, we make you pay that cost. I always used to laugh. I haven't mentioned this in ages, but I used to chuckle. People go, I've done the mathematics at DuePoint, it doesn't make sense. Well, I've done the mathematics in the insurance and banking space, it also doesn't make sense. If you look at how much is being spent on advertising, it's far worse than what's happening at DuePoint. Folks, we make you pay for that advertising. We build it into the price of your funeral cover, your banking fees even, your car insurance. 30 to 50% of it is next month's marketing. It's happening all the time. That's how we pay for it. Now, here at DuePoint, we don't do any advertising. It's why you had never heard of us before today. We do zero advertising. We use you to connect people to us. You go out, connect people, and bring them to us. And it means that that money that we were going to spend anyway on DSTV, Prime Media, SABC, etc., is now available for us to redirect to you and your channel in the creation of wealth. And we're able to do that starting with our returns program. Our returns program pays you 27 Rand 50 for every product payment in your channel every month that it's paid, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel the payment is made. All right, let's simplify that a little bit. You go out, you connect friends to us. Some of those friends become wealth engineers. They pay for their product and you get 27 Rand 50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand. It's 55 Rand every month for every product payment made. Not once off. Not when you sell the pot and get a bit of cash and then it's gone. No, it's one connection. And every month that 55 Rand comes in. Now, if they take 2 products, you get 110 Rand. If they take 3 products, you get 165 Rand. If they take 4 products, you're going to get 220 Rand. So people have said, how much do I get per person? You don't get anything per person, but you could get 220 Rand per person if they take and pay for 4 products. That is a powerful, powerful mechanism I've now put in your hands that puts you back in control of your financial circumstances. Finding another job. I've had people say to me, no, Brendan, this is not what I need. What I need is a job. No, what a job does is it does not put you back in control. In fact, it continues to make you poorer and poorer. You guys know, you have jobs, you know you're poorer every month that passes. Here, you are now in control. These folk go out, they go and talk to some of their friends, some have become wealth engineers, pay for their products, and again, you're going to get 27 Rand 50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand. Look at this example. There's hardly anybody that's on here. You've hardly put any effort in, and you're making 1,000 Rand a month with us here at DuePoint. Yes, I know that's not what they promised you on Facebook. I saw the latest WhatsApp one this morning running around. Everyone's going to be rich in 3 months. Everybody. 3 months is the lucky number. That's the number on every single one. I think it kind of pulls a chord in our minds as South Africans. I can wait 3 months to be rich. I can wait 3 months. It's like a magical number. But folks, you know, well, if you didn't, I'm going to tell you now. When you see that, know they're just taking your money. That's all they're going to do. They're going to take your money. You're never going to see it again because no one gets rich in 3 months. But here, or for the back of just a little bit of effort, we've got you up to an extra 1,000 Rand a month. 1,000 Rand a month, coming in reliably every single month, going forward, 12,000 Rand a year. Now you put some more effort in, some more time in, and you grow your channel, and you continue to earn as it grows, but now at a diminishing rate to the 8th point. But there's no limit to how much you can earn. From the 8th point onwards, you will always earn 4% of 27 Rand 50 for every product payment made where you qualify to earn. Go and watch the training videos, or join us on a Saturday morning at 11:30 for our launch workshops where we describe and discuss how to qualify to earn. Simplest system in the country. And once you understand it, you'll know we've built generational legacy here. We've built it so that you can build it to any size, hand it over to your children, they can build it to any size, and have unlimited potential in creating wealth for yourself here at DuePoint. So let's look at that payment of time. This has become a theme at DuePoint, the payment of time. People did not understand it when we launched DuePoint. They didn't get it at all. Everything they had understood up until this point in time was right now. Right now, the big thing down in KZN, we were talking about it a lot while we were there, is weekly payments. No, I'm joined this system because they pay me per week. Folks, it makes no difference whether they pay you per week, per month, or per annum. If you're earning nothing, you get nothing. Naught times 4 weeks a year is still naught. It makes no difference. What we do here is we build a reliable monthly recurring income that is there every month, whether you are selling or not. The payment is time. Time. Will you put it in? We did a whole lot of maths. We said, you've only got a little bit of time. You busy South Africans. Remember the guy in Durban? Oh, I'm a busy guy. We're all busy guys. Okay. So you can only do a little bit. We built that into the maths. We said to ourselves, if we're going to build this as a wealth engineer, what kind of payment of time is required in order to create wealth at DuePoint? We came up with a growth rate formula. We got to know how fast you're going to grow. We called it 3 + 2. We said in your first month, because you're real busy, all you can do is add 3 people to your first point. So that's all we ask you to do. Add 3 people to your first point in your first month. Then, +2. Every month thereafter, we expect you to put 2 people on your first point. Just 2, guys. This is not an unreasonable ask, even for busy people. It is not an unreasonable ask. 2 people every single month. If you can add 2 people to your first point every month consistently and persistently without quitting, without going, 3 months have passed and I'm not rich yet, I quit. No, but keeping going, well then after 6 months, you can reasonably expect to be on about 2,500 Rand a month with us. That's an extra 2,500. You haven't quit your jobs. You guys are all still running on the hamster wheel. And whatever they pay you for that is now supplemented by an extra 30,000 Rand a year from DuePoint, 2,500 Rand every month. If you can do it for another 6 months to a year, +2, +2, +2, well then that 2.5 becomes 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. Sure, again, as I spoke to the guys down in Durban and I speak to you guys up here, have we properly fathomed how life changes with an extra 10 grand a month? When you don't have to do anything for it, you can be sick, you can be knocked over by a car and be in hospital all month, and the 10,000 Rand still comes in. Have you properly fathomed what that means? That is true wealth. True wealth is not selling pots and pans for 450 Rand a transaction. Because when you get knocked over by the car and you're lying in hospital, you can't sell those pots, and no income comes in. Guys, we are doing something here at DuePoint that has not been done before. Have you yet understood what we are creating? Can you imagine 12 months from now? That's October, 1st of October, next year. 1st of October. And the debit order comes through into your account, 9,876 Rand. How does that change your October for you? Are you willing to connect 2 people a month to do that? Just 2 to do that consistently. People get there, they start, they get going, and then they die at about month 3. Month 3, the magic number. Why? Everyone promised you'd be rich by then. So when you're earning 500 Rand a month with us, you go, I'm not rich, I quit. But you see what we said is, you need to do 12 months with us. You need to do 24 months with us. That takes your number to 27,000 Rand a month. You need to do 3 years with us. That'll take it to 40 to 45,000 Rand a month. You need to do 4 years with us, not 3 months, not 4 months, not 5 months. 5 years with us takes you to 80 to 100,000 Rand a month. 80 to 100,000 Rand, not once, but every month. Permanent wealth. How many will survive? I know exactly how many. We know the maths. We know exactly how many will survive. Will you be part of the percentage that survives? That gets up and goes, hang on, I don't have to worry about whether people pay or duplicate. That's not my responsibility. My responsibility was just to keep adding 2 every single month. Now you can add 10. You can add 100. You can add 1. It just changes the timeline of your wealth creation with us. But if you can do 2 every month for 60 months, then we can get you to 80 to 100,000 Rand a month. Are people doing this at DuePoint? Absolutely. Around the country. What a day on Saturday morning in Durban. Absolute full house, standing room only, with people building wealth around the country. Every month, though, we put a handful of people on the stage to show you. Some going slowly, medium, some going fast. We show you them all. We're not hiding anything here. This month, we had 3 people up. We had Sandra up. This was just last week, I think, that she was up on the stage. Sandra's been with us for 2 years. 2 years, but one of those years she disappeared in. Spent a year with us and then disappeared. Why? Because somebody came along and said, ooh, look at this shiny thing. Look at this brand new shiny thing. Come and see this thing. It pays weekly. Pays weekly. And she went there and spent a whole year building nothing. Because it didn't matter how good she did in any one month, the next month it was 0. Because she hadn't created wealth, she was creating transactional cash, selling bits and bobs. After 12 months, she went, what on earth am I doing with my time? But in the meantime, having built a channel with us for a year, she'd earned 21,000 Rand already with DuePoint. We continued to pay her every single month for the entire 12 months while she was at the other shiny thing. And having seen this, Sandra said, I've got to come back. I've got to come back to the thing that's permanent. I've got to come back to the thing that is creating lifetime wealth for me. And I'm tired of selling bits and bobs even if they pay me weekly. When will the switch flick in your head? When will you realize the extent of what we have created here at DuePoint? Then we had Casper and Madeleine Olivier on stage. Casper has been doing this with us for 2.5 years. He's been working hard, battling through a tough economy, trying to hold down a full-time job, trying to build a channel with us. But because he's been persistent, in this year alone, he's gone from rank 2 to rank 5. You'll understand that better by the end of this presentation. But it has been a huge year of growth for Casper after years of struggling with us. And he's now got a channel that's worth 7,000 Rand a month. What is it like to get an extra 7 grand in a month? What is that like for you? Every month to get it. In the course of this period, he's earned 50 grand with us. So it's not like he got nothing out of his struggles in building a channel and holding down a job and raising a family, etc., etc. He got 50 extra thousand Rand, and now he earns 7,000 Rand a month. How does that change your life for you? Then we had Lynette Badenhorst, again, 2.5 years with us. Such a story of endurance. Endurance, as she's built and built and built. For an entire year, the whole of last year, she was rank 3. Didn't move an inch. And this year, she's gone from rank 3 to rank 8. And she's about 2 people away from going rank 9 in the same year. So, folks, if you're willing to put the effort in, you can get there. Wonderful testimonies. Their testimonies are on our YouTube channel. Are many others. Look at this. Lynette's now on 16,000 Rand a month. 16,000 Rand a month. How many South Africans are earning 16,000 Rand a month? How many South Africans are earning an extra 16,000 Rand a month on top of their salary every month? This comes from persistence. This comes from understanding true wealth versus transactional cash. And she's absolutely amazing. Look at that, 2,000 people in her channel. She is a hair's breadth away from going rank 9 with us. She's earned 140,000 Rand from DuePoint over the last 2.5 years. Folks, we got all sorts of people here at DuePoint. Some are earning a little, some are earning a lot. Some have been with us for a long time, some have been with us for a short time. Go and watch their testimonies. That YouTube channel you're so afraid of, tonight's the night. Go to YouTube, search DuePoint, watch their testimonies. They're all 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes long, and they'll show you how they've picked the tool up, each one of them building at a different rate, changing their future permanently with us at DuePoint. Go and do that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's DuePoint. This evening is decision-making time. If you want to carry on with life as it is, busy and getting poorer every week, every month, or whether you want to start making some change. What's the cost here? Your time, not your money. If you're willing to sacrifice a bit of time to change your future permanently, well then, all you need to do is go to our website, DuePoint.net, click the join or apply button, watch all the videos, understand what you're getting, and fill out the form. Once you fill that form out, 2-3 minutes later, you're a wealth engineer. Not a single cent having left your pockets. And you can start this evening with this tool of creating wealth with us here in South Africa. If you're serious, get the tools, guys. The tools are for you. The USB stick, so you don't have to pay data costs anymore. Buy it now. Order it from Client Services. We'll have it delivered to you. Get the backup battery if your phones keep dying. This business is done on your phone. And then, folks, get the business cards or the tablets or the tablet covers or the notebooks or the notepads, whatever you need to get going and start the conversation here at DuePoint. Guys, we are live and kicking on Facebook. Man, I can't emphasize this enough. I put so much effort into it, but nobody ever listens to me. We put so much content up on Facebook. If you want to be part of the heart of this business, we're probably one of the only businesses in the country where you can see what's going on in this business every day. You can be part of the growth of DuePoint. Facebook, our Facebook page, is your connection into that with us. Please go there, follow us, love us, don't like us. Nobody likes pages that create wealth. You love pages that create wealth. Love it and be part of what we are doing here. You can also follow us with our encounters there. Guys, the YouTube channel is the core of our business. Please go and subscribe to it. It is free to subscribe, and you'll know when we are live every day by your phone pinging because you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And download our free app, guys. Wherever you are, you can't do this business without the app. We spent a lot of time on Saturday morning getting guys fired up with the app. Hook into Wi-Fi, guys. Make the effort. Find free Wi-Fi. If you don't have data on your phones, get to a Wimpy, a Mug and Bean, or wherever. Apparently, Starbucks has been rated the best Wi-Fi in the country. Get to a Starbucks, and you'll get free Wi-Fi there. Download our app and use it, guys. Use the app to build your channel, to do your training. It's under the Tools button, and to get all your personal documentation and details. It's all in the app. It is the powerful tool we've given you so that you don't have to buy paper application forms. No running around with paper anymore. Click, 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 done. People are in your channel, and you're growing wealth with us. Make sure that you get that with us. Guys, we train you in this business as well. Many people are afraid. My father keeps insisting I change the word from training. He says nobody wants to hear training. So I'm going to drum the word training into every South African until they understand the value of training. Guys, we give it to you for free here. You don't have to pay like everywhere else. We have the most advanced, world-class training system we've put together with the content to match that will take you from beginner to expert here at DuePoint. As you do the training, we give you experience points. You gain momentum in our system. You become better, and we measure it with our XP points. And as you gain experience, naturally your channels are going to grow. And where you meet the criteria of experience and channel size, we rank you up in this system. And when we rank you up, we reward you. Where else do you go? And you do training where they reward you. They give you nothing. I remember I was at Deloitte's for years. And right from a kippie all the way through to senior manager. And they used to put us on training. If you did very well, you'd get like a pen. Get like a plastic pen with Deloitte written on the side of it. That was the reward. Here at DuePoint, we rank you up. We reward you when you rank up seriously. In the beginning, it's a bit of cash. I don't want a pen. Show me the money. That's what we do. When you get more experience and your channels get bigger, the cash starts getting pretty darn serious. Here, rewarding you for doing the training, guys, for doing the training. Those videos that are on your app, every one that you watch, every training video you watch, you get 250 XP. Drives your experience up so that you know how to build your channel. And you match those two, and all of a sudden, you've got things happening, coming into your life. It's the second way we build wealth for you. And then from rank 5 onwards, we start to reward you with tools that are going to help you build this business. And rank 5, it's an imported lightning memory stick from the US. Plugs into every single electronic device. Got everything on you need to connect people to us. Then at rank 7, we give you a 12,500 Rand set of business cards that are imported, custom made for you. They come gold gilded, not gold printed, gold gilded. Has anybody here ever received a business card that had real gold on it? That's what you get at rank 7, and you get to hand out and connect to people with us here. And then at rank 9, as long as you maintain your channel size, every year that you do, we take you away with your family, 5-star business class, all expenses paid. No T's and C's. For those that have worked long and hard to get to rank 9, not only are they earning around about 20 to 30,000 Rand a month at that stage of the normal returns, but as a reward for having stuck it out and built wealth for themselves, we take you and your family away. And we don't do it once. We do it every single year that you maintain your channel size with us. Every single year. Wouldn't it be nice if you knew on the 1st of January every year that we're going to take you away? Well, our rank 9s do know that. And in fact, I did the maths this morning. We have 68 days until we leave on our next rank 9 trip. We go every year. And when you go with us, we do it properly.
Gone and all of the paths you've drawn have sunk to the ocean sand where no one can see. You stand, don't let the dark embrace, cower the dreams you chase under the rust and blood. Don't let yourself give up.
It looks okay. I can't wait. I'll be there. There I am. Will you be there? That's the question. It's unlikely you'll make it this year. Rank 9 is a long way from rank 0 where you are. So it's unlikely. But the good news is there's no deadlines. There's no timelines. We go every single year. You miss this year, you can come next year. You miss next year, you can go the next year. You miss even that year, you can come the year after. We go every year. We don't join DuePoint for a trip to Mauritius. And we're going to a nice one. You guys would have seen, if you were on Facebook, you would have seen the video that Rob made of where we're going. Heritage Latalfia, 5-star, whole front row on the beach is the rooms we've got with butlers at every room. I mean, come on. What more do we need to do here? No, we're not going to make you rich in 3 months, but we'll spoil you all the way there. These are the switches that need to flick in South Africans' heads. Ladies and gentlemen, you put the time and effort in, and you will get there with us. And if you can work beyond rank 9, if you can build beyond, as many of our rank 9s have done, well, then you'll get eventually to rank 11. And at rank 11, we give you your own car. It is not financed through us or rented from us. It's not branded by us, and we don't give it to you and then take it away. It's your car to use. If I said to you, you needed to give me 5 years and I'd be able to get you a car and a life and a holiday every year for the rest of your life, would you not be happy to do it? I know if your bosses told you that, you'd give them 5 years, no problem. But at DuePoint, we say, give us 5 years. You go, no, 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 Facebook said 3 months. No, folks, Facebook said, give me your money. That's what they said. And they covered it in pretty pictures. Here we're saying, we're not going to take your money, but you are going to work. If you're happy to work with us for 5 years, we can get you to these sorts of things and beyond. The current training program is ranked to rank 28 at the moment. So you've seen the first third of the program. What does the rest include if at rank 11 you get your own car? These are big questions you need to ask yourself when you say, oh, I'm too tired to work. No, everyone's letting me down. No, 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 no. You've got to say to yourself, hang on, hang on, hang on. There's holidays and cars, etc., riding on this. It's worth me continuing. Folks, we're launching our new Wealth Quest today. If you're a wealth engineer, you would know what these are. It's the first of the month. Every month we run a Wealth Quest. This month's Wealth Quest is called Explosive Growth. We want to see people pushing hard into the last 2 months of this year. October is traditionally the biggest financial month during the year, so we want to see you turning that and capitalizing that in your channels. For this particular Wealth Quest, you've got to add 7 people to your first point. That's about 1 person a week, maybe 1.5 people a week for this month. Do not wait until the last week to try and achieve it. You've got to start right now. 7 people added to your first point. You've got to get 2 of them qualified. Okay? If you can do that, you get the selection of a whole lot of wonderful things. XP, iPhones, cash, all sorts. Then this month we've added a second one in. So you've got 2 choices, although you can do, I suggest you do both. The second one is if you can get 3 of your previous first pointers to reinstate and pay this month, and there's a 5,000 Rand cash bonus in it for you. So it is a hell of a wealth quest to get started. If you're a brand new wealth engineer, this is what you can use to really slingshot your wealth as you grow with us. If you're an existing wealth engineer, it would be lovely to pick up an iPhone and 5 grand in cash this month. So get out there. No excuses, guys. No more, oh, but they don't pay and they don't duplicate. Nobody cares. Here at DuePoint, nobody cares what they do. What do we care about? Adding. Connecting. That's all we care about. Get out there, get 7 people on your first point this month. Get 2 qualified. The iPhone's yours, a real one, not a Hong Kong one. And if you can get 3 of your previous first pointers reinstated, there's a bonus 5,000 Rand cash. And they get out there and get started working right now, today the 1st. It is on your phone app as well. Guys down in KZN, Eastern Cape, Western Cape, make sure you show your wealth engineers where in the app to find that wealth quest. It is under rewards. It's there. You can read the full terms and conditions there. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the middle of our National Encounters Roadshow at the moment. As I said, Saturday was Durban. 2 weeks' time, I'm down in Port Elizabeth. 2 weeks from now, I'm there. Go to events in your app or on the website and go and book your tickets. Again, guys down in KZN, it is now your responsibility to get your guys equipped with the technology so they can find the event and book tickets so that they can be there too. Doesn't matter what province you're in the country today. Any one of those 9, you want to make a plan to get to Port Elizabeth 2 weeks from now. I think it's the 13th of October. We're going to be there that Saturday morning. We're going to rock that place as we rock Durban on Saturday morning. We're going to do it again. And let's get The Eastern Cape, up and running. Wealth Engineers up in Gauteng. If you've got teams around the country, right now you should be stimulating them. I can tell you right now, the venue is a lot smaller than the venue we had in Durban. Just they don't have big venues like they do in Durban, which means there's far more limited seats. Get your tickets booked now for yourself and your guests. They are free, like everything at DuePoint, but get your seat now before those seats run out. And then start planning ahead. Bloemfontein in a month's time, Nelspruit, and then Cape Town on the 24th of November. Every one of those seats are now open and available for purchasing tickets, or getting your tickets rather. Go and get them now. Don't wait, and start planning your accommodation, planning your transport. We are nationwide, and we're going to be going like crazy before Christmas this year. Let's make it amazing. Let's make it amazing, guys. All right, folks, like I said, there's our Durban encounter. If you're following us on Facebook, you will be able to follow us when we go live at each of these events. So use the tool. Use Facebook. At the moment, there's a couple of pictures up. There's a few comments. Use it. Show people what we do at these encounters and get them there at Port Elizabeth on the 13th of October. Okay. All right, there's the last dates for you to see one more time. Guys, I think you can see how dead serious we are here at DuePoint. We are not mucking around. We are creating wealth. We are creating permanent wealth, and we are doing it for every single South African. Get involved tonight. No more excuses, no more questions. You can come and ask your questions and your concerns. We've had to work through them anyway before in building this business. But for yourself, get rid of the things that have been holding you back. Pick up this tool and start creating a new life. A different life, a life where you are in control despite the circumstances around us. That's what we want at DuePoint. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you all outside, and thanks for all of you around the country that have tuned in live tonight.